everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your January 29th, 2020 daily tarot reading. In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall energy as always. And for time's sake, I went ahead and pulled the cards, okay, pre-pulled. So we have the Tower in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the King of Wands upright. All right, so the Tower, one of the most heavy hitting cards in the deck. Okay, this card is always associated with Mars, which can be like Aries or Scorpio. I always associate it with either or, but more than anything Aquarius, because Aquarius to me is the nervous system, how we think, our genius ideas, but it's kind of like a mad scientist. Like the Tower in reverse is all about, well, let's explain when it's upright. When it's upright, it's about, I always say, the shit hitting the fan. It is some type of big moment that has caused some type of shakeup. It probably happened yesterday or earlier this week. For some of you all, this can be some of that energy coming off that new moon that we had. But the Tower in reverse is like, wow, I missed that. But then it smacked me in the face and now I see it. The Tower in reverse is something coming to an end, but you already know what this is, or something that has blown up or that has caused an issue that you didn't see coming. Because the Tower is, that's why I think it's so Aquarius, because it's so unexpected. You don't see it. You know, it's like, we get that in life unexpected things are going to happen, but when they hit, it's like, oh my God, why now? It's like, well, when did you want it to come? You know, the Tower in reverse though is good for us because it lets us know, oh God, finally I can breathe. Whatever it is will be exposed, or it already is. A lot of times in reverse, you know what this is. It was something that happened either the day before or early that AM or something like that. But I think what's great about the Tower in reverse, yes, sometimes it's hard to keep going when we have a wrench thrown in our plans, or when things don't go the way that we saw them to go, but we thought they were going to go, I should say. But at least we can move forward now. At least we can build. And today, I'm not going to lie, you're not really going to be able to move forward, but you can process whatever it is that has happened. And so the Tower is saying, hey, we can rebuild, we can restructure, we can figure something else out. I know what happened. We didn't expect the breakup, or we didn't expect, I know I got a lot of unexpected news yesterday, and it just really kind of threw me a little bit. But we can rebuild now. They say everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't know why, but hey, all we can do is roll with the punches. The next card we have is the Chariot in reverse. And like my friend Dina always says, this is no movement forward, all right? This is not getting where you're going quickly, okay? Even though we do have the King of Wands, which I'll get to that because that is, oh my God, I love the King of Wands. But the Chariot in reverse can speak about issues within travel, delays, a need to, fill up the tank. Don't try to ride around on E today. The Chariot in reverse is also saying that you might have a little slow, you might not have the pep in your step like you really want to. And or it could be like the beginning of the day, a lot goes on, midday, you kind of slow down, you reevaluate things, and you quit trying to push things so hard that just aren't working. And then, of course, we got the King of Wands and the outcome, which is beautiful. So regardless, the Chariot card in reverse says if things aren't moving forward and you want them to, it's probably because you just need to take a rest. This is not a day to where, if you are more so still trying to process whatever is going on in your life, to push. If it's not rolling, then it's not rolling. Just relax and try tomorrow, okay? The Chariot in reverse is saying your victories are coming. They're just being slowed down right now. So whatever you do, don't get discouraged. And that's why we have the last card of the King of Wands, which is the King of Encouragement. This is the Father of light. This is the Father of, you can do it. You can be whatever you want to be. He sees the beauty in God in everyone. And because of that, he can only inspire. He can't tear you down. So I love this day because I feel that although we are dealing with some major, maybe headaches or things that we can't get off of our mind, we have to remember we are in Aquarius season. Things will stay on your mind a lot more than they normally would in the past or in different astrological seasons. Aquarius can have you overreacting, making a move too quickly without fully examining A, B, C, and D. But the King of Wands, even though he is very passionate and he will push you, he's also understanding that you have to push at the pace that a person is going. You can't, you know, have you ever had someone, you're not doing anything with your life, you're just a loser, and then even though to some that might give them the push to go, for others that would really break them. The King of Wands doesn't have that approach. It's like, I love you, I'm supporting you, but you have to get going. Life isn't waiting on you, my child. So I'm here to support you and help you, but you have to get going. And realize that getting going doesn't mean that you have to go 100 miles per hour. Just go 40. Or just go 10. Hell, just go 5, but move forward, okay? At a slower pace, because the Chariot is in reverse. And when you move forward, don't think that everything just falls in your lap when you want it to. The King of Wands is the king of wisdom and knowledge. So today would be a great day to read a book, to study. I was just looking at this post. I think one of my Pisces friends on Facebook reposted. And it said, like, basically it was saying like everyone should be learning 5 hours out of their day. And if you're not learning 5 hours out of your day, step your game up, okay? Like, do better, because we need to constantly be at a place of attaining more knowledge and or wisdom, learning new ways of looking at things. And me too, like, I'm the type of person, what I know a lot about, I know a lot about, and what I don't know about, I don't know. Like, you probably be like, how do you not know that? I did know that, you know, and it sucks. And that's why I need to take that advice of maybe not 5 hours a day, but start off with 1 hour a day. Then the next month, go up to 2 hours a day. Then the next month, go up to 3 hours a day studying. And before you know it, you'll be at 5 hours too, like all these other successful individuals who have found their calling, who listen to that voice, that fire within. Don't allow your emotions to drown you and play with your mind. Do not allow the Tower card of things that have changed or just completely came to an end to throw you off. Embrace this energy of the King of Wands. Call a warm-hearted man. Call someone who makes you laugh. Be that King of Wands to yourself. Sometimes it's watching a funny movie and or educating yourself on how to not let your mind get the best of you. It kind of makes me think of, like, my mother was in town, okay? And unfortunately, we had to take the baby out to the Walmart. And one of my biggest pet peeves, are when people like cough and they don't cover their mouth. And I mean, like, it's a difference if you're like, you know, sometimes it's you might sneeze and it sneaks up on you, or you might cough and you're like, oh my God, I didn't, you know, it just came. I didn't even feel it coming. And then you got some people who just, and it's like, you do realize that germs spread. You do realize it's the flu for a reason. And you all, this is one of my down points. Like, so I'm freaking out the whole time, like going crazy, like using all kind of hand sanitizer and wipes and freaking out and shit, thinking, you know, like, oh my God, we can't get sick. Oh my God, if I get sick, I'll get the baby sick, blah, 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 blah. I'm having a meltdown. And my mom is like, Chris, I had 4 kids. I had to do it. You'll be okay. Sometimes you have to come out. You'll be all right. And guess what? I was the one that was washing my hands the most. I was the one who was making everybody in the house take elderberry and vitamins and all of this. And guess who got sick? Me. You want to know why? Because you create your reality. I was the only one living in fear of getting sick. Everybody else was chilling and cool. Nobody got sick but me. So the moral of the story is, don't let your mind fuck with you today. Don't allow the things that come in unexpected or people's judgment to make you feel bad. The only person who can judge you is you. Keep that in mind today. I love each and every one of you. If you need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have a great one, and I will talk to you tomorrow.